Clark. Cody, is it Cody Clark? There we go.
Hello. I've lived in Val Verde and Castaic for 30 years.
Hold on just one second. You're spelling your last name C-L-A-R-K, correct?
That's correct.
First
Cody.
name is C-O-D-Y.
That's correct.
Okay, the floor is yours.
Okay, I'm going to read something from the Community Air Sampling and Health Risk Screening Evaluation Report. They put this out on February 7th, 2024. Benzene was detected in exceedance of the laboratory practical quantization limit, PQL, in 166 of the community air samples at concentrations ranging from 0.18 microns to 1.8 with an average concentration of 0.62. All 166 detections exceeded the DTC Hero HHR residential SL's indoor air quality. Okay, that's in the report. So there's no question there, okay? At the city council meeting, when they say, when the health board says that it's not, benzene is not over the limit, they're referring to acute, but we're chronic, okay? So for acute, in 10-hour shift, it can go to 0.1, okay? Here it said it went to 1.8, okay? And we're there all the time, so we're chronic, okay? It's not to exceed 1.0 for 15 minutes, okay? So all this is clear in the report. Community stations MS06 through MS12, of the 12 samples, 100% had detections of benzene over the laboratory reported limit, okay? I didn't write this. You guys wrote this, okay? So I'm just gonna skip to this report that I found. This is from 1982, okay? This is the evaluation that they put when they wanted to expand the landfill, and it clearly says in here, this explains everything that's going on, and we are in the worst case scenario. This was saying, okay, geographically, the site is underlying the Saugus Foundation, which is an aquifer. So there's two aquifers that are underneath this landfill. And the real issue is that the leachate is going down into our drinking water. And this report explains the dangers that if in cell D is over where it can leak into the river, go down the aquifer, it has all the guidelines of stuff, waste, toxic waste that's not supposed to go into the landfill. And the worst case scenarios happen on cell D2, I'll finish here, D2, it has collapsed and the lining has collapsed and the leachate is going down into the ground, okay? So the air problems that we're having and the fumes and the chemical exposure, that's just a side effect to the real issue, which is probably, in my opinion, the biggest engineering, environmental disaster currently in the United States of America. Thank you.
Well, hold on one second, Mr. Clark. Ms. Roberts, have any questions of the testifier?
No questions. Thank you, Mr. Clark, for your testimony.
Dujinski Morgan,
I do have a couple of questions.
the floor is yours, sir.
So you'd referenced a few numbers. I think I have them written down correctly. Was it 0.08 to 1.8 benzene?
Yes.
Do you know what that concentration was? Was that parts per billion, parts per million
Yes,
by volume?
Parts per. It's actually not parts per billion. You have to do the math.
So which one is it reported in?
It's UQM.
Micrograms per meter cubed?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, and you referenced a DTSC standard, I believe. Is that an indoor air standard?
I don't know. Possibly.
I guess,
It's all in the report.
do you know who prepared that report?
Yes. R-O-U-X.
Would that be Rue?
Sure.
Okay. Do you have any experience in toxicology, Mr. Clark?
No,
What about hydrogeology?
no,
Water quality monitoring?
no.
No further questions.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hold on one second, Mr. Clark. Hold on now. We got one more step in the process, members of the board. Mr. Pearman.
Could you just identify the name and the author of the 1982 study you referred to?
State of California Regional Water Quality Control Board, order number 8952, waste discharge requirements. That's all I got. I mean, I can,
Thank you, Mr. Balakapalan.
thank you.
Hold on one second, Mr. Clark. You're in a hurry to get to your seat, huh?
No, this shit makes me really mad.
Oh, no, no, no. Come on,
This is
Mr.
hard.
Clark.
This is hard to do.
No, and I'm with you, but you know what? We really want you to know we're listening to you and we're paying attentive.
I appreciate that.
I just wondered what,
So, Mr. Balakapalan.
if you have a page number for that report,
For which report?
the Rook's report?
Oh, a page number?
Yeah,
Oh, well, there's 1,100 pages.
but where did you get that paragraph that you were reading?
Oh, you know, I wouldn't be able to tell you right off the top
Okay,
of my
that's
head.
fine.
I'm sorry.
All right, thank you.
Any additional questions? All right, thank you, Mr. Clark.
Thank you.
All right, Sarah Weirman, did I pronounce that correctly? Okay, the floor is yours. Just please spell your last name for the record.